whole world, and Jay Black for carrying the culture with good content. You understand? Great content. When I was listening to that thing with Surf and Polo. Polo was like, I got four names. He mentioned some names, and I don't know if y'all paid attention, but Tsu Surf, he mentioned Tay Roc name, like he a battle rock again. And then he went into like how certain individuals battle like 22 times a year. And I felt that was direct shots at Tay Roc and Rum Nitty, because since Surf been going rock, been battling a lot, man. Rock is a legend. First ballot battle rap Hall of Famer. Like, he's that guy, but it's a lot of battles Tay Roc shouldn't even be entertaining. But since Surf went inside, he battled a lot. Rum Nitty battles every fucking weekend. But I felt Surf do some shots at them, man. You know what I mean? If you really pay attention. Salute. But I'm saying, why would he do his boy like that, though, man? You know what I mean? Like, Guntitles, man. I don't mind seeing a rematch, but see, the thing with the rematch, it got to be for a big pop. Like, these are two high-profile battle rappers, and they get big checks. Whatever they get should be thrown on the floor, should be a judge battle, and the winner take all. This is the direction we need to take battle rap, man. You know what I mean? Whatever these guys are worth together, you just throw that shit on the floor. Have some judges and winner take all. That'll put the spark back in the battle rap. We got to convert this shit into a real sport. You understand? Yeah, he welcomed them home. Tay Roc was like, Guntitles, what up? And all this. Surf retweeted, but Surf never chimed in under the comment section, man. But if you listen to that Polo, I don't know what Spaces, an interview, he mentioned Tay Roc. You know what I mean? He mentioned Tay Roc. I think that went over a lot of people's head. Hmm. Look. I think that shit went over a lot of folks' head, man. And I see Math Hoffa back. He's back talking like, woo, Math, we don't want to see you, Otis. Like, bro, you are garbage, man. Now, Math, honestly, the guys you should be battling are like Capo. What's that dude name? Top Floor Loot. Texago. That's the bench warmers Math need to be battling, man. He can't battle no Tsu Surf, no Murder Mook, no Loaded Lux. You didn't do enough, Math. But let's be honest, man. Math Hoffa's claim to fame was his bully persona. And about 10, I think this summer will make 10 years, maybe 11, the mighty hand of Allah Akbar, disaster, took that bully crown away from Math when he knocked Math around in California. After Math got knocked around by the mighty hand of Allah Akbar, disaster, it never been the same for Math. You can't really book him like that because his bully persona was stripped. His bars always been whack. He was getting booked because Math Hoffa, the big bully, and Diz took that title from him 10 years ago, man. He ain't never been right ever since Diz laid his ass out. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that one right there, that Rock brought Surf back to life, because Surf always been a bigger star than Tay Roc. You know what I mean? I never believed that right there, though, that he had to leech on the Tay Roc to stay afloat. Nah, that's what A-Verb did to Easy the Block Captain when Easy was hot. A-Verb was a sinking ship, so he had to grab on the Easy the Block Captain. Tsu Surf always been more popular than Tay Roc, man. So I never understood that right there. Real talk, I never understood that right there. Like, Surf had to latch on the Rock. Surf just came off from beating Hitman, beating Rock, and why did he have to latch on to him? I just never understood that, Look, I don't believe that, bro. Because Tay Roc never been a bigger star than Tsu Surf. So I don't see that right there, man. Tay Roc never got a bigger bag from smacking them than Surf. Surf was always way more popular than that nigga. You know what I mean? With big celebrities and shit like that, man. Like, but you know, for each his own, bro. For each his own. I just never viewed it like that, man. But Guntitles was something special, though. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people said that when they formed Guntitles, but I never agreed with that because Surf always was a bigger name to me. You know what I mean? He always was a bigger name to me.
The very first phone call happened over 150 years.
But I just want to know why he put Tay Roc on his hit list. That went over a lot of people's head here in the battle rap community, man. You know what I mean? Who we got? Oh yeah, Rum Nitty, Al 6, man, J Mill. That's another anthem, man. Just like DNA. Never been outside. That Rum Nitty Al 6. Rum Nitty Al 6 is another anthem, man. You know? But yeah, I think Grizz Warstein might come back out. He probably want a surf battle. He know he can get his biggest bag if he battles Tsu Surf. And I see the Farm League CEO is talking. But he's right, though. Whoever's going to book Mook and Surf need to book that shit now. Book that shit now, because if you wait a year or two, it's going to lose its steam, man. You best to book that shit right now, this summer. The bad part, Surf ain't going to do the battle on RBE. You know the Farm League CEO want to book that battle. You know he want to book it. One thing about ARP, he deal with a lot of property, so he got the money. He deal with that real estate shit, so he got the money. But we don't want that battle on his Farm League. We don't want that battle on TBL. That battle needs to be on URL. Now, I feel Tsu Surf threw out that 220K thing because he know TBL probably going to jump on that and try to book him and Easy the Block Captain, man. That's the way I feel. He threw out that 220 because he know TBL might jump on that shit right there. You know what I mean? He know they may jump on that shit and he may get that bag. You know? He might just get that bag. Look at that. That's just the way I feel about that right there. Give me 1 second, y'all. Well, see, I think TBL, they'll get that 220 just for him and Easy. Seems like TBL likes Easy. They always want to book him. I mean, it seems like they like doing business with that nigga. It seems like that. Give me 1 second. But yeah, he threw that number out there because he knows somebody going to bite. I don't see him charging smacking on that, though. He ain't charging smacking on that. This is my point. But if TBL throw out that 220K, he's going to take that shit and battle Easy on TBL. Easy's never coming back to URL. Smack is not fucking with Easy. Smack is not dealing with Easy. So Easy's not coming back to URL. But I can see TBL paying Surf that money. You know? That's just my opinion on that one. I said that was a chess move by Surf. There's no way. Smack is not paying that. Because Smack is saying to us, so I may not recoup that. And if they want to recoup that, they gotta change the format, man. They gotta do press conferences and all this, that, and the third, get the Garden Theater. You know what I mean? have a decent card, you know. You can do Tsu Surf versus Murder Mook, Kid Slade. He's under contract. Kid Slade versus Goods the Animal. You know, because we don't want to see Goods versus Surf anymore after what Jay Mills did to Goods. I'm just being honest. You know? Yeah, but I still think Smack. I don't even think Smack gonna say, "Yo, Surf, you my man," but I'm not booking that corny nigga on my platform, man. And I hope Smack and them don't bring him back. I wish Surf would stall that nigga out, but if somebody give him that big bag, he's gonna take the battle, man. That's 73K per round, man. That's a lot of money, man. You know what I mean? 73K for a fucking round is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Oh, facts. Surf is going to fucking embarrass Easy, bro, when they battle. He's going to embarrass that nigga something terrible, man. I'm telling you. I can't wait. You know what I mean? He's going to embarrass Easy. I see it now. Yeah, I feel that way too, man. But I just don't understand, man. How Smack's gonna tell J2 he won't mind giving him Tay Roc, man. Like J2 will have to do more. Now, don't get it, J2. We know what kind of Cinderella toe he is, but I'm not gonna lie, the man can rap. You know what I mean? But you just can't say, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you Tay Roc." You put him. He didn't put in enough work to me. You know what I mean? Let's see him beat Averb first, man. You know what I mean? Some other niggas before he get the Tay Roc, man. Word up. Shit just don't make no sense, man. Word up. I think J2 is under URL contract himself, man. So, you know. But we don't want to see him versus Tay Roc. Ain't today, today is show off. It's show off versus Jack Boy Main today. I don't want to see the battle. I got a feeling them niggas might fight, man. Cause you know Jack Boy Man is gonna say some shit about that fake audio. Or show off do have audio, but he hurt his own self by putting out that tweet years ago. Niggas that record phone calls are rats. So he put his foot in his own mouth. He really had that audio. That's why he probably didn't put it out, man. You know what I mean? But him and Jack Boy may go left today. Is that today? Or that's next week? I swear it's today, but who knows, man. I don't keep up with that shit like that. If Smack ain't dropping no fucking joints, I don't even give a fuck, man. That's a fact. I also understand that shit, man. Yeah. But battle rap needs a total revamp, man. When you have these main event matchups, man, you pay these guys a little service fee, but like a Lux versus Surf Part 2. Lux be wanting 80, 90K. I guess you gotta match that with Surf. You put 180K on the floor, winner takes all. Battle rap's revived, man. Niggas gonna tune in. You know what I mean? Cause this day and age, like, listen, for the past, no judge battles are just promo battles. So if a nigga feel he won, you can't say he really lost. You know what I mean? Cause there's no judges. Everything is just promo battles without judges, man. Word up. So like when Jack Boy said a couple of years ago, I'm undefeated. I'm like, well, we know he's not undefeated, but if he feels like that, he has every right to feel like none of these battles are judged. You know? They are not judged battles. All these shit is promo battles. That's it. I wish B Dot to come back. I won't mind seeing Surf versus B Dot. You know what I mean? That'll be one. I think B Dot's just done with battle rap, man. Battle rap did become a big joke, man. Yeah. You have too many bench warmers thinking they matter. And real talk, angry fans to blame for a lot of these niggas because he be having them bench warmers on his platform. Like these niggas are superstars, man. Yeah. I blame him for that shit, man. Because a lot of these bench warmers go to Cat's platform, and after they come off his platform, they think they fucking top tier. They think they fucking matter. You know? For real. Ab versus Slade today, yeah, that's a goodie. Hopefully Smack dropped that shit on Monday. You know what I mean? Like I said, URL need to revamp their app, man. They need to do something different. Have live chat up in that motherfucker like all day, every day. Convert it to like another form of YouTube, man. And that'll help battle rap. I'm telling you, niggas, but you know what? I'm getting that app. It's like the old YouTube days. Niggas is on there watching battles, talking shit. You know? Word. But Kid Slade versus Av, that's a goodie. I don't even know what niggas talking about Swamp beat Kid Slade. Niggas judge off crowd reaction, man. Like, Swamp is okay, but I think niggas be overrating this nigga, man. They be gassing that nigga, man. Well, I felt Slade won that. And Slade should beat Ab today, man. Slade talked that talk, man. He talked that talk I like. He just need goods. He just need goods that know him or something to stamp himself because right now, anybody that battle goods, they gonna beat goods, man. And honestly, when Good's last battle was versus Calico, I felt Calico won that battle, man. I don't give a fuck. Calico won that battle to me. And Goods is my man, but I felt Calico won that shit. When he said that nigga had a white daddy, that shit was hilarious, man. That shit had me crying my ass off. You know, Goods got a white daddy? That shit was funny. But I'm gonna tell you, Cal hurt his brand a little bit too, man. The goofy shit on spaces, man. Talking too much. I've been said this shit before Surf said it. The battle rappers being too accessible, that hurt shit too. That hurt the game, bro. Top tier battle rappers accessible. That wasn't a good look at all, man. Word up. Not a good look at all. Shit. But yeah, that wasn't a good look at all. They became too accessible. And that hurt the game big time. And I see they put out a vaulted battle of Sirius Jones versus Loso. Jones was going off in the first round, man. Jones was going off. Yeah, I feel Good's career is over too, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. And Goods was one of my guys, man. You know what I mean? But he fucked up, man. Fucking with Jay Mills. The niggas is hating on Mills, so he's doing too many diss songs. Why should he change up? Jay Mills, continue to do what you do, fam. I don't know why should he change up. Why should he change up? The niggas can't do what he do. You know? Yup, he fucked up DNA, and he really hurt Goods. Cause he stripped Goods of his aura. You know? It was hard to crack Goods' aura. And he cracked the aura, man. Goods' career is over. You know what I mean? Niggas got angles on Goods now. Word up. They have a couple of angles on that cat. Word up. Share this live, man. Share this live, man. Let it get out there. Give me 1 second. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, but we need a smoker for known, man. And it's about time Shotgun Shook should start getting big names, man. Start getting big names like Hollow the Dawn, Murder Mook. Shook put in that work over the years, man. And Averb, he been on Mickey Fact's body. I don't know what he got planned, but he's putting out a lot of shit on Mickey Facts. I don't know what they trying to say about Mickey Facts, man. But it's crazy what Reverb was trying to insinuate, like Mickey Facts was a twinkle toe or something, man. Yeah, that was good, but he Suge been on the road though after that, man. Suge beat Surf. He beat Easy. Suge got a couple of big wins under his belt, man. I thought him and the Hitman battle was gonna be better though. I think it needed URL. A lot of these battles need to be on Smack, man. I'm telling you. A lot of these battles need to stay on Smack brand. It just don't hit the same on them other platforms, man. Yeah. For real. I wanna I don't mind seeing Suge versus Mook, man. Suge versus Hollow. I don't think Hollow's battling no more though, man. I swore he tweeted that he's chilling out for a minute. It's a funny thing with Hollow the Dawn, man. Like his shit he wins though. He beat Geechee, man. Word up. He beat Geechee Gotti. I believe did he battle with Nitty? I think he beat Nitty. Um Hollow got a few wins, man, the last couple of years though. You know, people said Ash smoked him, but to me that's a debatable battle. You know, it's funny with Hollow the Dawn, man. It's just funny. I remember the talk years ago. I'm gonna say 10 years ago. Everybody wanted to see Hollow the Dawn versus Murder Mook. Then all of a sudden, they became good friends, and they said they don't want to battle each other because they good friends. You know? ah, well, he gonna have to now. Smack gonna have to book Surf his home. He gonna have to book them battles that we want to see Surf battle. Like URL gonna have to step it up now. You know what I mean? They franchise players home. So you know what I mean? They're gonna have to go in their pockets and put on, man, for the summertime, man. They forced to, they have to. You know? I told niggas years ago when he was, I'm tired of URL. I hope Norbs bankrupt them, this, that, and the third. I told them, man, if URL go dormant, yo, y'all hear me? 'Cause I just got a text. I, um, I told them if URL go dormant, it's gonna hurt battle rap, man. It's gonna hurt battle rap. You know what I mean? And when URL went dormant, look at the culture, man. Just look at this shit, man. Gossip. Everything is gossip in the culture. You know what I mean? And we have one big disease in the culture. Easy the Block Captain. His kind, his supporters destroy the culture. They don't keep it real, man. How can you support a fraud? A nigga who stood on that he was sturdy, but when shit hit the fan, he folded like an accordion. You know what I mean? Yeah, they did. You already used to have motherfucking shit, events like going back to back and shit like that. Once them niggas went dormant and slowed down a lot, the culture suffered, man. Word up. Now we only get known pay-per-view and Summer Madness pay-per-view. We used to have fucking rookies versus vets. We used to have the fucking 2v2 pay-per-views. URL for a couple of years, they was giving us so much, man. They kept the culture afloat. And as soon as they slowed down and sort of went dormant, look at the state we in right now. Just look. Just look. That's my opinion. 'Cause I don't fuck with them other leagues like that. I don't fuck with the Farm League RBE. I deal with King of the Dot here and there. You know, that World Domination and a couple of events they be having. Hitman Holler throws something. I support Hitman. If Arsenal had his league still, I support that. But the rest of that shit, I don't support that shit, man. Word up. I don't support that shit, man. And it's so bad, I know where to go get bootlegs from for these other events. I don't even be like, oh, man, like, yo, fuck that shit. I'm not even watching the bootleg, man. You know? Yeah, Snake Eyes battle today, right? Snake Eyes battle today too, right? Him and Swamp is today. I hope Snake Eyes win. You know, they be robbing Snake in this culture. You know, Snake got a couple of wins, but this community don't like Snake. They be robbing him of battles, man. You know, I done seen a couple of battles Snake won, and niggas like, oh, he lost that. I be like, culture just don't fuck with Snake Eyes. You know what I mean? It just don't fuck with. Yo, where's Bad News at, man? You know what's crazy? When Bad News sat on 15 Minutes of Fame and said all that shit about his neighborhood, nobody from his hood came out to debunk his story, man. Because usually when a nigga is telling a lie, somebody from his community is going to come out somewhere, Twitter, Facebook, try to reach out to a blogger and debunk niggas' stories. Nobody debunked Bad News stories, huh? That's crazy. You know what I mean? Nobody debunked that nigga's story. Nigga said he was a rat. He pulled up to the venue by himself. One of his last battles, I think, versus Av, and nobody did nothing to the nigga. He was walking through that shit like he was the man. Word up. Real talk. Nobody did nothing to that nigga. When the coach was like, he's a rat. Oh, this, that. He walked in that motherfucker. No one did nothing. Word up. But yeah, this nigga A-Verb is on Mickey Fax's body right now. You know Verb is he gonna drop that video of when Joe Buttons got I think didn't the Wu-Tang members put hands on Joe Button and Mickey Fax just sat there in the studio and didn't do nothing. He didn't even go outside or nothing. He just sat there in the fucking studio. A-Verb's gonna put that video out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Miss Hustle battled today too. That dude, Anderson Burke on URL, right, today for that Nexus card, right? Coffee Brown versus Yoshi. See, Smack should have. That's why I said the app. He should know how to spend the money, and events like that should be live streamed on the app. You know what I mean? We paid already the $8. We should see that shit for free live. You know, honestly, that shit right there, we should see that shit for free live. The people that pay that $8, we should be able to watch that shit live on our television, man. For real. I wonder how many subscribers URL have on that app. You know, is there any way we can find out the subscriber count for URL app, man? Is there any way? You know, I'd like to know how many people subscribe to that app. I had that shit day 2. I had that because day 1 it was giving me problems. I couldn't do this, that, and the third. But day 2, I was straight. You know what I mean? I wonder if they got like a million and some change on their channel. I wonder if they even got around 10,000 people subscribed to that app. You know, I wonder. I'm curious. 10 to 15,000. I wonder. Huh? But yeah, man, shout out to the gang. Always us, never them, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button so this can get out, man. You know, help me so I can help y'all. I'll be live more. All you gotta do is just hit that like button. It helps the video big time, man. You know, where I come live a little bit more. So we see like we getting back to battle rap, man. You know, I used to be a part of that. I no lie, I started all that rogue blog and shit, but I wasn't going like these niggas is going now, man. Like I wasn't putting niggas' babies and families all in it, man. Like this shit is crazy nowadays, man. It's to the point it's very disgusting. Real talk. Man, I just be like, damn, they really going that far with it right now? Babies and stuff? Like, shit corny. This is my opinion. You know? This is battle rap. What you expect? Real. Shout out to everybody that stuck around, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Salute to the gang. Always us, never them.